Okay, so the remaining part, as I said earlier, also as I read, you might have heard reading, like you might have heard me reading these lines. Like one way to solve this problem is to make it legally binding to have a fair proportion of women in the elected bodies. This is what Panchayati Raj has done in India. One third of seats in local government bodies in panchayats and municipalities are now reserved for women. Now, there are more than 10 lakh elected women representatives in rural and urban bodies. Women's reservations and activists have been demanding a similar reservation of at least one third of seats in the Lok Sabha and state assemblies for women. A bill with this proposal has been pending before the parliament for more than a decade. But there is no consensus over this among all the political parties. The bill has not been passed. Gender division is an example that some form of social division needs to be expressed in politics. This also shows that disadvantaged groups do benefit from social divisions become a political issue. Do you think that women could have made the gains we noted above if their unequal treatment was not raised in the political domain? What is this? I like the lines that I have read from your social science book on especially gender. We cannot understand the gender, the problems, understood, the females are facing. But when you have read genders, what have I got to know? Many things. What is this? The areas of deprivation. The areas, understood, that need to be studied by the government. By the governments all over the world, not only Indian government. They should give rights to women. Understood? Women, the plight of women is really, really very bad. They need protection, love, security, isn't it? How do we treat our women? We have the lines. We do not give them equal representation.
Equal right.
Either in the Lok Sabha or Parliament or state assemblies or even the panchayats. But recently the Indian government has what? Made it mandatory. What is that? Way back in 1992, panchayati system got introduced and 33% seat, understood, 33% seats got reserved for women. Now 10 lakh elected women in the rural and municipality, in the rural and urban municipalities. Understood? Why did it become possible? 10 lakhs, the election of 10 lakhs women as elected representatives. Is it because the word of mouth made? No. It is because the good intention, understood, of the well-intentioned politicians made it possible. They passed the bill and the women got 33% reservation in the panchayat. As a result, how many women became elected representatives in the panchayats and urban municipalities? 10 lakhs. It's not a joke. Understood? It's not a joke. And now I want to tell you, even in the Lok Sabha, this bill was passed. 33% reservation bill, understood, was passed in 2000. When? In 2000 when? What's the date? 2023, right? Guaranteeing how many seats? 33% reservation to women. But unfortunate fact is that only 14% of women, understood, 14 point something percent of women reach the parliament as members of the parliament. Do you get it? And if you look at the state assemblies, only 5%. Is this how we can change the future of our women in India or in the world? If we give them representation, if we give them equal rights, suppose if we do justice to our women in our country, the people from all over the world will learn. But unfortunate fact is that the sex ratio between the men, the girl child and the boy child has fallen. We kill the girls in the bud. In the bud means when they are in the womb. Understood? We kill them. That is the reason why the gender difference. The ratio between girl child and boy child has come up. Understood? If you look at the states of India like Punjab, Haryana, understood, Rajasthan, Jammu and Kashmir, you see less number of girl children against boy children. Then if this is the problem, like out of 1000 boys, there are only 850 girls or less than that. Is that a good proportion? Will that make our country strong? No. Our country cannot be strong at all. So we have to get over. This is a big problem. We have to understand that what we are doing today will destroy our country. These are the biggest issues. We should understand both men and women should have equal opportunities. They have equal rights to be born. Do not do not give importance to the boys. Understood? As compared to the girls, this is the injustice being done to them. If you look at education, what is happening? 50% or 54% of girls go to school for higher education, and the boys 76%, 20% more than the girls. Can this make our country bright, happy? No. This is a big problem. We should fight it, isn't it? We should give them a chance. This cannot do us good. We give the boys power over the girls. Will it good? Rather, we are giving a disease to them, superiority complex, which in the long run will create a society based on gender, caste, religion differences. So, today, what you think of doing tomorrow, do today. Participate. Try to be a feminist. Participate in the agitations with our women, fighting for rights, equal rights in different fields. That is only how we can bring about peace, prosperity, a bright future, a heavenly society in a country like India. And we can set an example before the world that it's we who have done it, but you people are still behind us. But unfortunate fact is that India is behind all the countries in the world. America is giving high representation to the women, understood, in their parliaments. Even England, Europe, Africa, but India is way behind, at the bottom of all the countries. We deny our girls different rights. We deny our girl equal opportunities. We deny our women job opportunities. We deny our women equal pay. If we do this, what do you think? They are suffering? No. Indirectly, you are also suffering. You will be called what? A backward country. You will be ridiculed. Wherever you go in the world, all the women will be asking you questions. Why is not your country giving rights to the women? You boast of being the the most educated country, most powerful country, most literate country. But what is the use of all these things if you do not give your women the rights, your mothers, your sisters, your wives equal rights? Then all these things are of no importance. That's how we can make our country very powerful. And with this, I want to come to the end of this class, and I'm sure These videos will coming out like you will get these videos in three parts, and part 1, part 2, part 3. I'm sure that you have to see all the videos if you are preparing for your exam. And if you have liked my video, please don't hesitate to share it with your friends. And if your friends do not like my video that I have made for them, for them, they feel free, they can feel free to dislike it. Thank you. That's all today. Thank you very much.